Hello YouTube, my guest tonight is a very special person. 10 years ago, these young men decided to create a YouTube channel to produce and put out his own music. It was his dream. Today, this young man is still making music and is putting out hits after hits. Please help me welcome the amazing Moko Koza. Hey Moko!
Hey, what's up, bro? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am good. Doing good.
First of all, thank you so much. I know you're super busy, but you took the time to be here again. Thank you so much.
Yeah. My pleasure, bro. My pleasure.
I mean, how is everything going on back home? I know that you're super busy, shows and all, but how is everything?
Everything is good. Been for the past few weeks, I've been busy with my album tour and everything. So now it's getting, free. Getting some free days now. Yeah.
So what do you usually do on your album tours?
I've been to Pune, I've been to Mumbai, covering some cities, and then Ukrul recently, just promoting my album and everything.
It must be amazing to see new places also, no?
Yes, exactly.
What is that feeling like, being to another place, performing like that?
It's always, a good experience, meeting up new people, getting to know people, making links and everything. It's always a good experience.
It must be.
Yeah.
Speaking of, your new album Naga Manu is now out. Tell me more about it.
Yes, so Naga Manu is my debut album, and then, it was a lifelong dream for me, being as an artist, having an album is an accomplishment, and it is something very dear to me, very close to me, and I'm so happy that finally I could do it and release the album, and it's out now for sale, the physical copies and everything. Yeah,
you've worked extremely hard for it.
Yeah.
You have 10 tracks on your new album, so what can your fans expect from those 10 tracks?
You'll get to hear new songs, that's obviously, and then got some very exciting features from Genie and Virye and lots more, and you get to hear my different types of the different mood of the music, and not just one type of song, but different chill type. You can hear sad song, inspirational song and everything. So yeah,
it's gonna be a mixture of everything.
Yes.
And so, how was it working? How was your experience of working with Viri and Ginny?
I mean, they're both very professionals in their own way, so all I had to do was get in touch with them, share the concept of the song to them, and they knew what to do, and it was very professional.
It must have been. I'm glad that you're doing so many collaborations like this.
Yeah.
You were speaking of that you are selling your debut album in a physical copy. You're doing the style.
Yes. Yeah.
So may I ask why?
Being as an artist, that's one main way for the revenue to come in, and I didn't put up on the streaming platforms just right away because I just wanted to, push the physical sales, the physical copies, and at least generate some revenue from there. So yeah, try to.
Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Of course, your new album Naga Manu video is out on YouTube, and you have over 500,000 views. How do you feel about that? Just generally, 500,000 views.
I mean, feels good. The people appreciating for a fact that people appreciating the song, and my main motive for that song was to bring the community closer through a song, and that song served its purpose, and I'm really happy with the response from the people.
So what is your one takeaway from this music video, the song Naga Manu?
Yes, so actually it's more like a satirical song. I wanted to bring the humor in it, but at the same time you call it joking the fact. So people kind of they will be enjoying the song, but at the same time it tells them it reminds of them what's happening in the society. Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
You don't have just one hit song. You have numerous actually with One Day, Naga Manu. So at such a young age, how does that make you feel? Not just having one hit song, but 7 hit songs.
Yeah. It feels good, making a song and the song goes out and people appreciating the song for a fact, and it really feels good.
So when you write the songs, does it instantly say to you, oh, this song is going to become a hit or something like that?
uh that depends, because like while like through the writing process I always have this feeling that I want to make this kind of song, and you get this kind of feeling like this song is going to go places, and there are some particular songs where you just do it for a limited audience. So being as an artist, when you get to writing songs for like many years, you get to understand the writing process and everything. So eventually you learn, like you get that feeling like what that song is gonna be like after it's released.
You just feel it before it's out also
Yeah,
at the same time.
Yeah. Yes.
What is your songwriting process like for you?
I like my process is like not very complex or anything, but I get inspired from songs, listening to other people's songs, and I get inspired and I get ideas, and I get in touch with producers, and I tell them, share the ideas to them, and they, according to my ideas and everything, they make the beat, and then only I start to write my songs, and I know the direction, which direction to go, and eventually turns into a song.
What is your vision as an artist when you record a song?
I mean, just put the emotions in it, just be the person you want to be, just be real in the recording booth. That is my vision. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Moko, when did you first get started out in the music industry in Nagaland? Like, when did you first start performing and stuff like that?
I first started when I was in my college. I used to perform in small gatherings during my high school and all, but one of my major big crowd was during my college, my freshers day, and that was my very big moment for me. That was a very big moment, and I got to perform in front of like thousands of people, students, and that was one of my initial days.
Now you're performing with over thousands of people again.
Yeah.
So now that you look back to the Moko of 2017 to now the Moko of 2022, how do you think you have evolved as an artist?
Like with time comes maturity. Firstly, I would say that as years pass by, you mature in your songs, not only with age but in your songs also, the way you think. So I think one thing that I would say would be maturity.
Do you think in some way you've also found your style of songs?
Yes. Eventually, when I first started out, I was trying to sound like other rapper, just trying to copy their flows, their style. But eventually, when you do something for a long time, you eventually find yourself, and that is how I found my own style.
I think finding your voice and your style is also very important.
Yes.
No, Moko?
Yeah.
It brings
True.
out the best of you with your personality.
Yes.
Do you think that everybody gets what it takes to be a rapper?
I mean, to actually become a rapper, you need to know the history of what is rap, because you can't just just get into the rapping scene and just rap about just gibberish. But you need to know, firstly, when it comes to rap, you need to know the elements. There are certain technical stuffs in rapping, like the cadence, the flows, the wordplays, and everything. And you need to do your research to actually rap. And once you if you really want to rap, you need to have the patience for it, because it's really hard to make it out as a rapper, especially. Yeah.
It must be. What does hip hop mean to you, for you personally?
Hip hop is for me it's all about respect and being real to yourself.
Are you in some ways influenced by Eminem?
Yes. Eminem was one of my initial artists I listened to when I was growing up. So his music did a lot of impact in my life.
I think he's influenced you a lot.
Yes.
Obviously,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think were the mistakes that you made when you were first starting out?
Just while I was starting out, I didn't knew how to market myself, and just copying other rappers, that was one of the main mistake. I think, I guess, like, I wasn't trying to sound like myself, but I was trying to sound like someone else, and I didn't knew like what kind of music I wanted, and I was just writing gibberish and everything. But eventually, you learn from experience.
I feel so. I feel so
Yeah.
too. You have written numerous songs yourself. You have 7 hit songs. So may I ask, it will be difficult for you to choose, but from among the hit songs, which is your favorite that you've written so far?
I mean, my personal songs would be, there's a song called "Keep On." I wrote it 2015, so that song is very personal to me, and that would be my favorite song.
hmm I also personally love One Day. When I
One Day,
first
yeah.
heard the song in Science College and you were my
Yeah.
senior, at that
Yes,
time,
yes.
I fell in love with the song, One Day.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go,
yeah.
everybody was just jamming to that song, One Day.
Yeah, and that was a very good experience, when this song came out.
How do you think your fans reacted to the song? Obviously, it was a hit, but for you personally,
Yeah, actually, like that song being a multilingual language, like both in English and local dialect. So I was kind of nervous when I was about to release that song, but it was received well from the listeners, the audience, and made me feel good. And as an artist, made me motivated more to write more songs.
truly, how long did it take to write that song, One Day?
I can't exactly remember, but I think like in a couple of days, under 1 week, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, for a hit song under one
Yeah.
day,
Yeah, I think, yeah.
that's quite short.
1 week, yeah.
Yeah, 1 week, no, 1 week.
Yeah, 1 week, under 1 week, yeah.
That's quite short, no? And then it became a hit instantly.
Sometimes inspiration just comes, and you just do
It
it
just
in
keeps
one
on
day.
flowing.
Sometimes it takes months also.
I want to ask you about your family, your mommy and daddy.
Yes.
How much do they support you as an
I mean,
artist?
they've always been a great supporter, like for me, even like my initial days while I was starting up. Of course they used to get annoyed sometimes because I used to rap a lot in my house also, but eventually they knew like what I really wanted, and they've always been a great support.
Such a big support system for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
When was the moment like when you decided to put the pen down and said to yourself, oh, I'm gonna pursue music 100%?
No, it was right after my graduation, masters. I got a call from one of the owners from Infinity Inc. label, which is I am in right now. So right after my graduation, I got a call from one of the owners, and they said they wanted to sign me in their label. And I guess in a way I always wanted to just continue my music career for a very long time. So everything just happened at the right time.
So what was your reaction when your label reached out to you, Infinity Inc.?
I was, I don't know, it was all God's plan, I guess, like everything. One of the owners, Asali, like he being one of my idol, like he was one of the first rapper who inspired me to also like rap also, and it felt good, and this is what I wanted to do, and I guess he hit me up at the right time.
Shout
Yeah.
out to him, man. Shout out.
Yeah.
and you've been rapping ever since through your label.
Yes, ever since.
So how does it feel to produce music and put out music through Infinity Inc.?
I mean, the label has always been like a family to me, so I have the creative freedom to do whatever, create the kind of songs I want. So I have the creative freedom, so it's always good. We have our own studio here and recording studio, everything. So, yep.
Truly. What
Yeah.
do you want to achieve in life, Moko?
I want to keep making songs and keep inspiring people, even in the coming years.
All right. I hope that you will get to achieve all of that. Make music more.
Yeah.
I know that you have collaborated with so many artists in Nagaland, Northeast, and so forth, but is there a specific person that you really want to collaborate with one day?
I'm a big fan of Krishna. He's one of the top tier rappers in India. So if ever in the future, if I ever get a chance, I would love to collaborate with Krishna.
Hopefully, fingers crossed
Yeah.
one day, Moko.
Yes.
I know you
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
able to do that for yourself also.
Hopefully. Yeah.
When were you lowest as an artist?
sometimes when the motivation is not there and you're not able to like write any songs, no inspiration, no nothing, sometimes you feel useless. That is one of my lowest days. But then you realize like those are the times like when you need to get back up and stand on your feet and write more songs, because those you should take those things positively, because yes.
Yeah, you should pull yourself together.
Yeah.
That's what you
yes,
mean.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
Pick
yeah.
yourself up. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that you have a lot of fans and supporters. So, is there anything that you would like to say to them?
I'm always grateful for everyone, like for always being a great support to my music and everything, and always making me motivated, making me inspired, stay inspired, and write more and more songs. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here, and I still got a long way to go. But yeah, I'm very grateful to all of you.
Amazing. I know the year is about to end. So, how do you want to end the year this year?
With my album still, like the buzz of my album still going on, I want to end it, with a bang with my album, So still the buzz is going on. So
Hopefully.
Yes.
I know
Yeah.
that it will happen also. Are you
Yeah.
working on new music at the moment?
For now, for this year I won't be working on new songs. Next year only I'll start, because right now I'm focused on my album, promoting my album. But music videos are coming out very soon from the album.
Fingers crossed to
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
5 years down the road from now, where do you see yourself as an artist?
I still see myself, still making music, staying motivated, staying inspired, making new songs, different type of songs. Still 5 years, I can see myself. Yeah.
5 years from now, I hope that you
Yes.
become more bigger than you are today and achieve everything in life. Moko,
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you so much for being here tonight.
My pleasure, bro. Thank you. Thanks
It
for
was-
having me.
It was such an amazing time to be with you. I had fun.
Yeah.
I hope you did too, Moko.
Me too. Yeah. Great session.
And once again, I'm wishing you all the best for your future. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Have you